Welcome to another episode of Live at the Family Barbecue, straight from the Dominican Republic. My man Juan Luis Guerrera, you feel me? With the hits. Welcome to another episode of Live at the Family Barbecue. What's happening, y'all? I'm just on a high right now, money.
That caught me completely off guard.
I bet it did.
Talk to me about that.
I just had to give you some, a little Dominican, something from Santo Domingo,
Santo Domingo?
Hey, man. All I can tell you is that I came back feeling energized. It feels good to have your feet in some warm water.
Talk to us, Ameer. Talk to us about the DR. How was it? That's where Ameer has been.
First off, it's your boy, Walter Sultan, for real, with his esteemed co-host.
Imani Shani.
Walton. Yeah, right. Imani Shani.
You.
My bad, I called you your whole government. I really just been out here, man.
Please bleep that out.
It's not gonna be bleeped out, but it's all right. Listen.
You the Fed.
No, it was a great trip, man. I really enjoyed myself. I think I got to get a crib out there just for us when we want to go. Oh, snap.
Wow. Wow.
You know what's crazy? The phone started ringing. I had it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know what's going on.
Did you?
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I got to say is, it was great. Every time I come out there, they'd be like, welcome home, brother. I'd be like, I'm not Dominican, but I feel you, bro.
Is there Dominican in Spanish?
I always thought people just told you that when you go back to Africa or something like that. I'd be like, yeah, you welcome home, brother. I'd be like, all right. It was the first time I was like on an island, and it was just like, welcome home, brother. I was like,
wow.
Now I'm just gonna run with it. I need a spot. So it was great though, man.
They talk to you in Spanish?
Yeah, it always gets good while I'm out there, and then I leave, and it's just,
What?
Yeah, it falls off real quick. I think I need to get that Rosetta Stone. I think I'm gonna just make an investment in it.
Ameer, do something with yourself. I had Duolingo. I was trying to get you on Duolingo. You start small and then work your way up. You didn't even want to do that.
Okay.
Duolingo is pretty helpful.
Yeah, it was a great trip. You know what I mean?
Glad.
So
What was your favorite part?
The last time I went, I didn't go to the beach.
Oh.
Yeah, so we did a bunch of excursions last time, but none of the excursions
We're on a beach?
were on a beach.
Aww.
Yeah. So this time we was at the beach for all we were there 3 days, 4 days, something like that.
Nice.
Got to enjoy that. It's probably a mile or two. It's just all of restaurants, great artists out there too. That was one of the things I got to go back. I took a picture of one of the artists out there to go back and get some work and maybe get his shit back or see if I could bring it on the plane. But just the art walk, the food, just being there, it was cool, man. It was just overall, this time I felt like I didn't feel like a tourist because I kind of knew where I was going, so it just kind of felt like I was at a vacation house or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it was cool. I feel like I had it figured out. I got called a broke ass nigga for the first time while I was out there. That was kind of crazy.
Nice, congratulations. How was that? Why was that?
Look, I could just laugh it off, bro. It was like a Haitian kid out there. We was on the where was we at? I think we was on the beach or something like that. Me and my man's Tate. He had a nicer chain than mine. I was like, oh, all right, cool.
The person that called you a broke ass nigga had a nicer chain on than you.
Yeah, so he might have been right. So at the end of the day, I was like, man, this kid 12, 13. I was like, what's up, bro? Came and dapped me up. I was like, cool. Then he was like, oh, no, let me get some money. I was like, bro, your chain nicer than mine, bro. I don't know. Plus I really didn't have no cash on me. I'm like, I can't do it today. It's like, all right, broke ass nigga. I was like, damn, wait a minute, hold on, bro. I felt like, you remember on Friday when the kid kept kicking the trash cans over? I was like, yo. And you know what's crazy? We was driving back to the hotel. Not the hotel, the villa that night. And we seen this nigga walking up the road, bro. And I was like, yo, Tate, I think that's him. It's like, let's whoop his ass right now. Hop back in the car. I really thought about it for 10 seconds. Wow. But nah, man, it was cool. It was a fun trip, man. It was nothing but good vibes. We loved it, man. So, But fuck that, yo. We here with the Tiger Queen. What's her name? Carol Baskin. You ever seen that joint, Nichelle? The Tiger King. Oh, Carol Baskin is on there. You the Black Carol.
You know, international mommy.
Wow. So how was it? I need to go to Thailand, bro. I keep hearing nothing but good stuff.
Thailand was absolutely amazing. The people, so sweet. I've been to Jamaica, Bahamas, Paris, Japan.
Everywhere?
I've been a few places. The nicest people so far have been the Thai people. They were amazing. Wow. Yeah, we had a driver out there. I needed my nails done. He took me to the hood to get my nails done.
The driver?
Yeah.
Like, what, like just the straight Thai hoods? Like,
yeah, it was cool. I had fun.
It was cool. They hooked it up.
They did. They hooked it up. They were so freaking. I think it was like a mom and daughter duo or something. Ooh. One had my hands, one had my feet. Man, they were so sweet, dude. Like, you have to. Anybody that has not gone to Thailand, please go. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Did you like the elephants more or the tigers?
Bro, I was legitimately bathing the elephants like a brush in water, and they were in there laying down, and like I was legit like on top of them things. So definitely the elephants, man. Like that was crazy, and that's my favorite animal. Like, you know, that was crazy.
Yo, you know, I think we should take this time. Like, we're not gonna get on nobody, but we need to encourage our fellow Black brothers and sisters to travel right now. I want you to give like a nice little 15, 20 minute spiel about why you need to do it.
15, 20 minute?
15, 20 second. My bad.
Who you think you are telling me to do so? Nah, honestly, y'all, listen. Like, designer stuff is cool, y'all. But you gotta travel. You gotta experience some things. Because literally, like, I literally want a home in Thailand now. So I just go out there whenever I want and just have somewhere to stay. Like, it's just so beautiful. And it opens up your mind to different cultures. And you meet different people and see how other people live. Like, it's amazing. Designer cool too, though. Get both if you can.
Get both if you can. But, like, hey, bro, I just felt so at peace, bro.
I was hella happy.
I was in there, hey, just shorts, T-shirts, and flip-flops, bro. Vibing.
Man, like, I love you, mom and dad, and Sunday, but I didn't want to come home.
What about me? You just said mom and dad.
I said I love you, mom, dad, and Sunday.
Oh, I was like, damn.
Nah, you was in there too.
Hey, yeah.
Still didn't want to come home.
Hey, bro, you got to do it. Go get treated like, you know, king and queen, you know. Feel like you at home. Just have some fun, y'all. So, shout out to them international trips. Make sure y'all do it. If not in 2022, set it up in 2022. Put your little money to the side so you can get your passport and all that. And then, you know, hopefully get it taken care of.
10-10 recommend.
10-10 recommend. All right, let's get into it a little bit then. What we talking about first?
Speaking of international things.
Uh-oh.
The Bachelor had a 2-night special this week, Monday and Tuesday. And Monday was the Women Tell All.
Why women be so surprised when I say, yeah, I fuck with The Bachelor? Look, Nichelle just laughed right there. Hey, look, you missing out. Nichelle, you uncultured. That's what's going on. You need to watch The Bachelor.
You Americanized. Uncultured. Nah, listen, man. I don't even know how we got hooked on watching The Bachelor.
What was the first season? I really watched. I think
Did
the
you
first
watch
season.
The Black Girl, The Black Bachelor? Rachel, not Michelle, but Rachel.
I watched like a part of that. Was a while back though.
Yeah.
I watched some of that one because I remember you and Mom watched it. I think I really got
Matt.
Is that the black guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's when I got him. That's when I got invested. I was like, oh, and then there was all the drama behind it with the girl he picked, and so I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So let's go. Tell all. What happened?
Ameer lives for the drama. Basically, the women got in Clayton's ass. Like, they ripped Clayton to shreds. Even the women that liked him on the show and were like, you know, got kicked off later down the line, but had like a good connection with him. Everybody was coming for this man, and I feel like it was all because of one woman.
Shanae.
Shanae is the devil.
Hey, look, she was sitting on that stage looking like the devil too, just like
untouchable. Just oh my god.
Just like no, like she didn't do nothing wrong. I was like, damn. I was like, she really tweaking. Is she a teacher or something like that?
I forget what she is. I forgot. I can't even.
I was about to say she be one of them teachers you just can't stand. I was like, no, hell no. It was something like that. It's like she a teacher, counselor, or something like that. I felt like it was something with the school.
Something ridiculous. Something absolutely ridiculous.
But anyway, I mean, I think some of the girls, some of it was justified, but I think whenever you get to a tell-all, especially with something like that, I think some of the girls, it just, there was a little hurt. Stuff like that. So, but yeah, some of it was justified. He was tweaking a little bit.
He was for sure tweaking. He didn't told the last 3 women he loved them for all the same exact reasons. Like.
Can you be in love with 3 people at the same time?
I don't think so. I don't know. What you think, Michelle? Can you be in love with 3 people? No, I don't think so. Why?
I think you can love 3 people at the same time. I don't think you could be in love with 3 people at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I agree with that.
Because I think that's where he was fucking up. Or I think that's where a lot of people fuck. I think they just get those 2 things like
mixed up.
Because I was talking to this with one of my friends the other day, and we was talking about like, yeah, can you love multiple people? I said, yeah, I think you can love multiple people, but I don't think you can be in love with a whole bunch of people. Like you could be in love with multiple people at the same time, but I don't think you just fall in love with all these people in your life. I think we love people for like, someone might have great conversation and y'all just click that way. Mm-hmm. That's another person you may love because who knows, they're just fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
You could have someone else where it's, that you learn a lot from them. So it's like, I love them in this sense, but I'm not in love with you to the point where I need to be with you. And I think that's kind of like where he was fucking up a little bit.
This nigga said he was in love.
In love. I was like, bro.
And then was adding sauce on it for everyone. Like, yeah, I ain't said that in 5 to 6 years. I'm just like, you didn't tell her that you just said it last night though to the other girl?
Hey, Clay was tweaking. He was tweaking for sure.
I can't call it.
So I think there was one thing. It was a specific portion of the show last night that we wanted to touch on. Right?
Yeah. If we're talking about the same thing, are we talking about Susie?
Yeah, that thing. Okay. That thing. Yeah. Why don't you just give an overview of like the situation?
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna try to be as like non-biased and as just like the facts as it is. Mm-hmm. So basically, there's 3 final girls left, and each of these final girls get offered a night in the fantasy suite. So they all get offered an overnight with Clayton. Clayton has his first 2 fantasy suite nights, and decides to engage in intercourse with both women.
Oh.
Gets to the third woman, and of course, they go on a date first. They don't just go straight to the fantasy suite. So they go on a date, and she asked him, did you tell anybody else you love him? Like, did you have sex with anybody? Because she's the 3rd one, so she's last, And he is, took him a while to get there, but he ultimately says, yes, I did both of those things to both women.
Wow.
And she is very upset by this and removes herself, ultimately. They go back and forth for a while, but she ultimately said that she could not get over it, and she removes herself. And that is how Susie went home. What do you think about that, Ameer? What do you think about how it went down? Where do you lie on that?
I seen both sides of it. From Susie's side, I think it was like what we had just talked about. It's like, bro, it's hard for me to believe you're in love with all 3 of these people. So if you're saying that's the 3 different people, and then you get to this date, and you're like, oh yeah, I could see, I just want to be with you, period, da-da-da-da-da-da. It was like I told you last night, it's like, all right, nigga, end the show then. Like, just end the show. Just go out like a real player and say, I don't need to go on the last 2 dates. Like, you the one. You know what I'm saying? But you can't sit here and be like, I'm in love. And then she asks you about it. You're like, oh, well, I did say I was in love with the other two. You know what I'm saying? And
not only that, this nigga got a third date and said he loves Susie the mostest though.
hey, that was some player shit, low key. Where he a goofy for it, because that's not why he meant it. It just came off like